Okay, we're here at the press conference this morning for the group of citizens that's trying to help Occupy London get their message out. But I have Sean Quigley here, who works at Glencairn Resource Centre and works a lot on mental health issues. And then I have Sue Wilson here, who I've got to know a little bit better. She's from the Sisters of St. Joseph's. We had a good press conference this morning. What was the essence of what you said, Sean? We'll start with you.
Essentially that we're not working against Occupy, but we're working with Occupy or beside Occupy. And I'm really, as we all are, very sympathetic to the issues that the Occupy movement has brought up around income disparity, poverty, mental health issues, environment, and it goes on and on. So I just want to be really clear that we're not working against anybody. We're working beside and hopefully in concert with.
That's right. And so you talked about how it's really we're part of a whole global movement.
Yes, yeah, we were making links between what's happening here locally and the Occupy movements around the world, and how they're pointing to that growing gap between the rich and the poor as a troubling pattern that is starting to tear away at the fabric of society. So we've opened up a new conversation here, and hopefully we can take some positive steps forward.
We got our next 3 months to work cut out for us. What do you say? It's going to be interesting. Thank you, you too. All right, I'm here with Eric Shepherd. Eric, you and I got to know one another down at Victoria Park with the General Assembly. Another thing the movement has done. We had the press conference this morning, and we're trying to emphasize, if it wasn't for Occupy, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be doing this stuff. We want to move in step with Occupy London and help to take the message out to the broader community. Do you think that came across at the press conference?
I hope so.
Yeah.
This is an inspired initiative, an initiative that came out of Occupy due to its horizontal nature. The movement as a whole doesn't necessarily support this initiative, but individuals within the movement do. I myself am a member of Occupy, and though I'm not representing the movement, I'm here representing myself. And I think that we are also all here representing ourselves. You as an individual, not you as Glenn Pearson, former, all that sort of stuff. I hope that it's clear. I hope that we are able to begin to take in the input of occupiers as well as the general public and move forward with this.
Yeah, that's right. Well, our efforts wouldn't be complete if you weren't here, but you've signed up for a 3-month mega project, so let's hope it goes well. Thank you, Eric.
Thank you, sir.
All right, another panelist that was here with me is James Shelley. Now, James, I have to lift the camera because you're taller, but you and I become friends, actually, in the course of the last couple of months. Pretty good friends, I think. But when you agreed to become part of the panel, your main task is to provide the venues and the intellectual ideas of how to move ahead with the messages and draw in the citizens. How are you going to do that?
So our first step, or I should say our next step, probably more accurate, is to invite the community of London, the citizens of London across the demographic spectrum of our city, to the Wolf Performance Hall on December 13th to listen and to learn from a number of people, sociologists, economists, people who spend a lot of time looking and studying the issues surrounding income disparity and the 99% and the 1%, to get some objective learning, understanding, and perspective on this issue. And then from there, over the months of January and February, we're hoping to put together some citizen committees to do the legwork, to do the hard work of learning about this issue as deeply as we can, and then making some policy recommendations to our municipal government in March.
What's interesting to me, though, is that I love the City Symposium, and you've had that up and running for the last few months, but you're actually not creating something new. You're extending the possibilities and the capacities of the symposium to continue to draw people into these larger issues based upon the urgency that the Occupy movement has raised. Is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, again, reiterating that, we're here having this discussion because there were enough people who, I guess, woke up to the severity of this issue and its implications, not just for our community, but for the planet, and said we're going to go sleep in a park until someone does something about this. And this is just a unique opportunity, I think, in our community and in our country, quite frankly, to work with our municipal leaders as citizens to offer our voice in a really constructive and proactive way.
Yeah. You and I spent a fair bit of time together in this last little while, but it's going to be a lot more in the next while, so hopefully we can deal with one another. Anyway,
fortunately, you're a man of grace.
Yeah.
It's good.
Thanks, James.